I have 12 children here right now. I've been up since 5:15. We ran out of fuel. It's just too much. I know this is the right decision. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Just took these up for the toilet. Toto is desperate to play. The other two, I don't know, they were dewormed yesterday. They're really, really sleepy today. I don't know if deworming usually makes dogs sleepy. You want to play, don't you, Toads? Don't you, Toto? Hmm? Toto! Come! Good morning, guys. It is 7:30 on a Friday. Fridays are the only days that I don't tutor other than the weekend, so they are the days for us to like get on with stuff. And today I am supposed to be going, or me and Josh are supposed to be going with 5 of the Cedar kids to Entebbe, but I don't know where Josh and 4 of the kids are. So Dan is here. He arrived last night. Josh picked him up from hospital in Kampala, and the idea was the other 4 were getting dropped off in town, but that didn't happen, that fell through. So Josh then at midnight had to drive to the village to go and pick them up. Now I expected him to be back at like 4 or 5 in the morning, which is the time we were planning on heading off, to try and get there by like 9 and account for anything that might happen on the way. But he's not back yet and it's 7:30, so that is concerning. But it is, if you can hear, pouring with rain and the village roads are terrible, so I am wondering if he has got stuck. But he doesn't have any phone battery because he was in Kampala all day, and then he went to the village and he did not take a power bank, so I can't get hold of him. I do often get really anxious because I get so worried about car journeys, and that was a lot of driving for him yesterday. So yeah, I'm trying to remain calm. I'm sure he's just stuck in the mud or something like that, but yes, just give me a little bit of anxiety. In the meantime, the kids here and Dan have woken up, so I've just put a movie on for them because I'm having an absolute nightmare. So the little dog we have at ours at the moment, Lecky, is a rescue dog essentially, and he's not really house trained and he's not been neutered, and he has been cocking his leg around the house, and my 2 boys, who have really never gone in the house ever, are urinating everywhere, and they're big dogs and it stinks, and I am just, yeah, I'm sure it's because, and I've tried looking up on Google, if there's one dog doing it, they do it on top, but they've been neutered. Yes, not ideal. So I've woken up to a house full of urine, so I'm trying to mop it up, but I think we need something stronger to get rid of the smell. Not ideal. So yes, I'm going to try and feed this lot. I don't really know what to do, to be honest. I'm mostly ready. I need to just fix my makeup and my hair. Very much back into this absolute chaos of Uganda that was our life before. It's not changed. Hello, darlings.
Hey.
Morning.
Morning.
Are you tired, guys? Are you sure? They didn't sleep very well. These 3 were up chatting constantly. Okay, I'm crashing. It is 9:15. Still no sign of Daddy, is there? And I've been up since 5:15. It has stopped raining now.
We're watching a movie.
Look here! Where is my hug? You're trying to escape and not give me a hug? Huh?
Come on, Dan. Come.
So today has not gone to plan even a little bit, but rather than dwell on that and how stressful it has been, we did not go where we were supposed to go today. Kenneth and Lucia have just arrived, so we're going there tomorrow. We're just taking Kenneth, Lucia and Dan. A lot of children here right now, isn't there? How many children, George?
7.
7!
No,
Are you counting yourself?
He's not.
You've got to count yourself.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And?
7.
You're not counting yourself every time?
There's no 7 doors.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realise Adam's a grown up.
1.
Anyway,
3,
Kenneth and Lucia have just bathed. I washed their hair. Lucia's was a lot of work to wash. Lucia's been washed in a while because she's been in the village and it's quite dusty in the village, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah? Anyway, everyone's all nice and clean. Unfortunately, Lucia has not, she's become a lady, basically. I left behind a little girl last year. Lucia, are you big now? Yes, too big. So no clothes that I have here are going to fit her. So she told me she brought her in for tomorrow and things, but whereas everyone else has borrowed a onesie, unfortunately I don't have any onesie that will fit her, so she's got a football kit on. How many baby girls? Oh, they're all here. Here they are. In fact, for anyone that doesn't know, but these 3 kids actually lived with us in the past for almost a year. Lucia. Dan. James, you're not Dan. Kenneth. Adam. George. Tallie. James. Woo, we're all here. So we're going to finish watching our movie, right? Morning, it is the next day now, and things are going a little bit better. I mean, we're only taking 3 of them with us to Entebbe rather than the 5 that we had planned, and we are an hour late because of the car hire and did not turn up in time. How are you feeling, guys? You can hardly see you. How are you feeling, guys?
Good.
Good. You're all dressed, all ready, all looking smart.
Yes.
Yes. All smelling good.
Yes.
Yes. Apart from Lecky smells bad, he needs to shower, so you're going to smell like dog. Over to future me for a few minutes to explain exactly what is going on with these kids and with Cedar. You coming to? Oh, go on then. You can come and join me. Lecky wants to come and join for the video. Okay, you can come give me a cuddle. Hey? Need to trim around his eyes. Oh, okay. So I've been meaning to sit down and do this part of the video for a while, but I can already feel myself getting emotional about it, and I've not even started talking yet. Is that why you come to give me a hug? You know, we get actually quite a lot of questions, especially when we ask for like Q&A questions, like what is the plan with the charity? Like what will we do if, you know, Josh and I, our plans, you know, actually one day come true and go ahead and we all move to the UK, like what we're going to do with Cedar, what we're going to do with the charity. And oh guys, we've just had to decide to make some really, really big changes. And it's really hard to do when you have had sort of these dreams and you've put years of your life into something, and then there goes the prayer call. And then it just felt like it was all amounted to nothing. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Cedar became a registered organisation back in 2017, and it was me and a couple of others who started it up, and the majority of the children that we support are children that were from the same organisation as Adam was as a baby, and some of them I have known longer than I have known Adam. In fact, most of them I have. But it very quickly ended up kind of just being me and Josh doing all of it, and it has been a struggle since we started. So obviously it is actually really hard to get funding for charity. It's a lot of work, and we don't have any paid employees. We're a tiny charity. I mean, we did have some on the ground ones here in Uganda, but in terms of like the UK and the charity side, we did not. And it's just everything it entails. So like, it was never, we started it up, it was never supposed to be just me and Josh, because it ended up just me on the charity and just both of us on like the Ugandan projects. And that means like even designing the website, fundraising, social media, like accounts and reports, and then on the ground stuff. So we started our own little homeschool where we were offering the 13 children we support with an education. I was supporting them with it, and we also support them with everything, let's be real, not just an education, but like everything for that as well, like job descriptions, making sure like lesson plans, and oh, I don't know, I can't even think off the top of my head, because menus, everything, like every single thing, and all the things that always went wrong as well, like Dan being sick, and that has taken over, like it's just taken months and months of Josh's life, and that's not Dan's fault at all. Obviously we want to support Dan, that's fine, but it's just too much. Remember, me and Josh do it all voluntarily, and spending like, it's like realistically it's like it's 20 full-time jobs that 2 of us are doing voluntarily, and so we've always just been failing at it, if I'm honest, and that's what it feels like. It feels like we've just failed, because it's just honestly impossible for us to do a really good job when it's just the two of us. And we've tried so hard, and I've put in like years, months, everything of my life into it, and we're not closing the charity as such, because we're not closing, but we are having to make some big changes, and we are closing our projects. So the homeschool, you know, even down to designing the uniform and everything, and just the hours of my life that I've put into it, because I had all these big visions and dreams of, you know, offering so many more kids an education, but realistically it's just not sustainable. Me and Josh can't do it, and you know, if we try hard on the charity, it then means we don't have food to feed our own children, and it was impossible to do it all. But we felt, for years, we felt stuck because we love these kids. They're so deserving. We feel so strong and passionate about what it is we were trying to do for them, and we love the kids and they deserve it, that we just felt like we have no choice. It doesn't matter how much it makes us suffer, we have to keep going. But it kind of really, last year we really realised that the projects can't run without us. We've tried, and we've struggled to find anyone we can trust to do it. So the main project we have decided to close is Cedar Homeschool, and what we are doing instead is we are supporting all the children to go to decent other schools. So it's not going to be that it's going to cost us any less. We still need to find the money to support these children, but we no longer have to run the actual projects. Someone is doing the education and all that for us. We don't have to have staff here. We just have to focus on, yeah, it's a lot less. I know it's the right choice, it absolutely is, and it's right for the kids as well. You know, our eldest, well, he's not our eldest, but he's the highest in the class, Derek, has just finished primary finally. You know, COVID and everything really set him back, and he's now going to be going to secondary, and 3 more of them are going to be in their last year of primary. So it is right, and it's the best thing for them as well, and I know it is, but it doesn't make it any less hard. It just feels a little bit like we failed. Anyway, we found the schools that we're really happy with for the kids. You know, it's really hard to find a school we're happy to send Dan to with his kidney disease, but the school that they are going to even have a boy there already with heart problems instead, but has very similar care to Dan, like daily meds, monthly checkups, and we feel very confident in our decision and that we've chosen the right places for them. What I will do is I will leave a link to the newsletter that I sent out to all our supporters and donors, so you can see exactly where each kid is going and just a bit more information about everything and yeah, what's going to be going on. But yeah, so some really big changes, and we are also changing how we fundraise. So we're going to streamline everything. It's all going to be on the Ko-fi website, which is actually a little bit like Patreon, but we're going to put everything through the charity through there, so you can sign up for as little as £1 a month, or you can sponsor or anything, or become one of Dan's superheroes, all on this website. And you can even donate just one-off on this website, and we can put all updates in the same place, so just everything in one. You know, it just makes so much sense. We're trying to simplify everything so we can actually, you know, hopefully do it and get it done, because it's just been too much. And I just feel like we've let people down as well, like not giving updates that we want to, but it's just physically impossible. Like, it just honestly is. It's for me and Josh to do everything on top of raising our own family, trying to raise our own money for our own lives, pushing the adoption. Like, it's just physically impossible to do absolutely everything. Not because we don't want to, but because we just can't. It is term 1 for all these kids to go to their new schools, and we desperately need to raise the money to send them there. I know lots of you won't be able to, or you might not be interested, but I still just wanted to put it out there anyway, because I know lots of you would like to help and would like to support some of these children. So we really need to raise term 1's fees, and then we're really hoping maybe for some more sponsors and some more monthly donors that might help cover the fees going forwards. Term 1 is the most expensive because they have to get all their requirements, mattresses, all of these things. So if any of you feel led to donate, it would be immensely helpful, because I really want to make sure these kids can get into school and can complete the term or the year and their education. We still, you know, we still plan on supporting these children like all the way through as far as they want to go. We will do what we can to make sure it happens. Yes, I hope that answers any questions people have had about what our plans are with the charity. I know this is the right decision. It's been hard. Okay, so right now we are waiting for Josh to get back with the lady that's going to look after my 4 whilst we are gone. So as soon as he arrives, we are off to Kampala because these guys have interviews at the new school today to find out what class they should be in and to take measurements for uniform and all these kind of things. Excited to see your new school?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Officially almost 2 hours late leaving.
Much later.
Yeah, it's good, thank you. Officially almost Officially almost 2 hours late leaving, back to Ugandan time. Are we ready, guys?
Yes.
Are we ready to do an interview and do our best work to see what class we're going into? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, best work, okay?
Yes.
Look here. Are you fine? Thumbs up. We are running very late, so although we've got a driver, he's actually sat in the back somewhere, and Josh is driving because Josh is like the only person I trust to drive fast. Was that lightning? It is raining though. These three, Dan's fast asleep. But we are on our way. It may be way too noisy for you guys to hear me, but I wanted to update you. So we are almost at the school. But my gosh, it's noisy because also the engine is, we're in a super custom, a rental car, it's a super custom. And the engine is under, it's the front two seats. Under your seat as well, yeah? Yeah, under the front two seats. It is noisy, really noisy. We've stopped, that's why it's suddenly quiet. But also it is horribly hot, like I'm so hot. Also because it's an old car and it's a bit smelly, so the heat makes it worse. So this journey has not been enjoyable because I felt so nauseous. I very almost threw up at one point and Josh was about to stop. I think a mix of really bad roads and then like the heat in the front of this car. Yeah, it's not been very enjoyable. But now it is raining a lot and we are on a good road, so it's better, it's a bit fresh. How's the journey going, babes?
It's not enjoyable, the car is not very great to drive.
I was considering having a go at driving, but I don't think it's a very easy car to drive, this one.
Emilie is driving, but we'll reach tomorrow. She's very slow.
Josh has made me drive against my will. Oh my god, how am I gonna fit?
Go here.
No.
Emilie.
This car is not good. I'm actually a very confident, good driver usually, but this car is not good and this road is not good. And I also am desperate for the toilet and he's making me drive. Oh my god, the camera, I think it's so we have finished at the school. I forgot to film anything because we were so busy, but the head teacher was really great and actually all the teachers were really lovely and friendly as well. So I'm really, really pleased with our choice, and the kids did their interviews to see what class they are going to be in, and the kids have been, especially Dan, has been giving me hugs non-stop because he's so happy with the school. So Josh, where am I going? Do I stop? Do I stop?
You can't see the race. Again, it's on.
Where?
Yeah?
Fred's. What are you doing? I don't know what to do.
Wait.
We ran out of fuel. I obviously wasn't paying attention to the fuel gauge because I was so busy paying attention to driving a really bad car, because it's just so that the wheel alignment is completely off and it like tugs to the left, and it's just actually really hard work to drive it, which I understand why now. Josh was complaining on the way here, so I wasn't paying attention to the fuel gauge, and we've run out on the, it's expressway, this, isn't it? Expressway, which you're really not supposed to stop on, and there's some sort of like thing going on this week. Josh said it's called a summit where all the all the African presidents are all coming here. So there's like dotted around everywhere, there's like army and stuff. Like, it's just not a day you want something like this to happen, really. Yeah, and because on this road there's no bodas or anything like that, so you can't like flag a boda down to go and get fuel, which is what we would usually do. Yeah, so Josh is sorting that out with the driver. The kids have got out, they're over here. Get over here. I thought it was safer a bit away from the road. And we were supposed to be picking up all the parcels, so all the extra baggage that I was not able to fit when I came out, I sent out via a shipping company called Salabad, or context exports, and it's arrived and it's available to pick up today, but the place closes at 2 and it is 2 now, so we're trying to see if there's any possible way they will reopen for us, because it's not ideal. We probably would have just about made it if the car hadn't stopped. We really don't want to have to hire a car to come again another day, because it just doesn't make sense financially. So yeah. I'm also absolutely starving. I've only had 1 chapati today, again been up since 5 AM. Hey!
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You told me we couldn't be loving because the army might come and be cross with us. We have literally been here waiting for 2 hours whilst the driver of the car got in a taxi to go further and get a fuel and then get a boda back, but the bodas can't come on this road, so they had to go through the villages and work out exactly where on the highway we are. Yeah, 2 hours. The kids have been sat out there for 2 hours. Not ideal. We had so much we needed to do today, but not only that, but so many people have stopped, like people that work or like manage the expressway, and they've been fairly nice, but they've all said if they come back round, because I think they do go down one and then come back down the other side, if they come back we will be fine. So yes, it's been quite stressful. Josh has been quite stressed, haven't you, darling? Have you been stressed?
I'm stressed and I don't think I want anymore.
Any what? Are you breaking up with me on camera? Hey, look here. Hi. The kids are enjoying some pineapple back there. We are still on our way back. We have been, it's been a really long journey back. We were really fast this morning, I feel like, but now it's a really long journey. The idea was that we were also going to go and visit some of the children who are back in the villages at the moment. It's the holidays, and to chat to their parents about the new plans for Cedar and what they think and whether they're happy with that. But it's going to get dark soon, and we'd wanted to go to 3. I think we're still planning to go to 2. I hope we make it to 2. And then I'm going to go home so that the lady that's at home with the kids can leave, and Josh is going to go into the village where Cedar has been to pick up all the big kids, because tomorrow they are all going back to boarding, which is for like a workshop for the end of primary leaving exams. So they all start school earlier, and it's a different branch to the branch that we just went to. It's in Kampala. So we're going to have another very early morning tomorrow, getting up at 5 o'clock again tomorrow morning to take more kids a couple of hours away, but we will be dropping those ones off. But anyway, yeah, really busy couple of days. Are you fed up of being Are you fed up of being in the car now? Are you ready to get home? Yes. Yes. They've been sleeping for a lot of the journey, but they are definitely done. Home now, and we managed to visit one of the girls called Diana, who is back, and she was really good, and yeah, and her family would rather she stuck around the area, so we're likely to support her from where she is. Okay. And in the meantime, Josh has left me with the 3, Dan, Lucia, Kenneth, as well as my 4. So I have 7 children right now. 7 children and 3 dogs. Just 10 living beings in this 2-bed apartment for me to look after right now. And he has gone to go and pick all the other kids. So another 5 aren't even going to be staying here tonight, but they'll be here very late and leaving very early. They are all coming. No, Bashir, Babajay, Waiswa, John and Kasachi. But you'll be asleep when they arrive, and you will be asleep when they leave, so you might not see them.
Me too, me.
This one loves Babajay. No, I don't want you to wake up. Anyway, I agreed that we'd all sit down and watch a movie, so we're going to watch the next Jurassic World before I try and get these lot asleep. Wish me luck.
I like mommy and dad.
The kids are in bed, although they're not asleep yet. I've just realised that my poor doggies haven't eaten, because even though we'd instructed the lady who was here, she obviously didn't understand, and I wondered why they were following me for ages, looking really sad. So I've just started cooking for the dogs, even though it's mega late. I need to wash my shoes. That's the that was just from visiting Diana, that was. And I'm actually, he's gonna hate me, I'm gonna give this one a quick bath, even though it's late, simply because tomorrow we are taking, I'm cooking for you, stop groaning. Simply because tomorrow we're taking both him and Toto to the vets in Kampala, whilst we're also going to drop the other kids off at the school. Toto's going for deworming, aren't you, my darling? And this one is going to get neutered next week, so he's going for a few days, and he is really stinky right now and probably won't be able to bathe for a few days, so I thought I can quickly freshen him up a bit. Yeah. This is my little dog wash grooming basket. No, you don't want to, I know, sweetheart. You're stinky, stinky. Good boy. Good boy, Jack. Good boy. Boy, yeah. You're not happy with me. You just lying in the bath. Oh, darling. But you get smelly very quickly, you do. Are you happier now? Huh? My two think it's going to be bath time for them as well, so they're not happy. But you're getting away with it today. Josh just called me as they are only just leaving the village now. It has gone midnight, so I'm not sure I'm going to manage to wait up for them. Yeah, I'm going to show you the kids. Bearing in mind, as I have said before, our house is nowhere near sorted. It is absolute chaos. They're all on mattresses on the floor. But yeah, let me show you. The bed sheets have all come off. They're all sound asleep. Morning, darling. Go and get in that car. The other side. The other side. Today has been another day that has not gone to plan. It is already 20 to 1 in the afternoon. We're supposed to actually drop off all these big kids in Kampala at 8 AM. And we just wrote that off entirely. Josh got stuck in the mud. If you saw the car this morning, I should have done a picture, but he got stuck in the mud last night with the kids coming back to the village, and they didn't get back till 4 in the morning. So we were not getting up at 5, let's put it that way. So we slept in a bit. And now we are desperately trying to organise all the kids' clothes and things and what they are taking with them, but it's not going very well, and Josh and I are a little bit disappointed in how they've not looked after their things as well as they could have. And not, well, yeah, these ones are little, but we're talking about the big ones that really should have taken some more responsibility. But yeah, trying to organise that now and seeing what's needed. And hopefully, like, we'll still go and drop them off a bit later. We're supposed to be taking the dogs to the vets as well. It's just both Josh and I are very, very tired for the journey and for the drive. So we'll have to see. Anyway, Lukia's here. Hello, miss. Dan is here. The dogs are here.
Morning.
It's actually afternoon already.
Afternoon.
Yeah. We have a Baby J here. We have a Bashir and a Kenneth. We have a Johnny, whose birthday was yesterday. We have a Waiswa. Who else have we got? She's actually, she's bathing. She's bathing. I've had a shower. All the Cedar kids have had a shower, so then they've got put nice clothes on and things. Josh is still out washing the car. It's getting really late, so everyone's come in the house, and I put a movie on for everyone because I have 12 children here right now, and well, I say children, but some of them are getting so old. Some of them are taller than me. I'm trying to persevere and keep vlogging, but if I'm honest, I'm feeling very drained right now. Probably definitely look drained. Yes, it's just a lot. I'm just thinking about all the stuff that needs to be done this week, and it's late. We need to go to Kampala. Kampala's far, you know, like it has to take hours to get back because of the traffic. I'm hoping it won't be so bad today. Yes. Alright, lucky love. You alright? I even showered you last night. You're looking dirty already. Oh, who would get a white dog in this country? Huh? Not the right colour. I'm embarrassed by how I look, but it is about, what's the prayer call going? It's about 5:30 now in the morning, the next day, Monday, because yesterday just did not go to plan. When does everything? This whole video is about things not going to plan. But this is very actually representative of our life here, and I really wanted to take the kids myself, but we already agreed on Monday to Thursday because I work in the evenings and things go wrong far too often. I just can't risk going far away because if the car breaks down or anything, I don't want to risk not getting back in time. So sadly I'm not going to go and drop them myself, so there's a driver that's going to take them, and Bazali is going to escort them as well. And so Bazali is going to take the dogs to the vets and also pick up all our things from Salabed that we'd hoped to pick up on Saturday. So yes, the kids are up and bathing. We're just waiting for the driver to arrive. Last night I went into town with Josh and went around some shops and bought like some of the bits and bobs they need, like soap, toothpaste. They also needed indoor shoes for bathing in school, and actually miraculously me and Josh managed to get all their sizes right. Pure guesswork. Yeah, so we did that last night. Anyway, very early morning. We've just not had a lot of sleep over the last few days, so really tired. Anyway, making sure they all get ready and get off to school now.
So they have finished fixing the car, and now I'm heading to take the kids. Of we have just finished dropping the kids, and now we are heading to Salabed to pick the packages. picking the stuff from Salabed, which Emilie posted, and now I'm heading to Nira, where I need to sort my national ID. So yeah, the traffic is much. Like I said, welcome to Kampala, where you have to be careful with the camera, the phone, and anything variable. So everything has to be very hidden, and the traffic is much, very hot, and everything. Wabaninze Joja Mijaja Nini over bottom. In Kampala you sweat and sweat, but a journey of like 30 minutes you move it for like 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. Come in. Good boy. Good. I've just finished dropping the dogs. Lekki has to go under his operation, and Toto needs some deworming and some medication for the freeze. It's called Bravecto. So yeah, I'm here stuck. Emilie has sent the money to me for paying for my national ID and for the dogs, but the network is not working, so they are telling me in like 4 hours. So that means 4 hours I'll still be in town. Yeah, but I finished dropping the dogs, and the person who was supposed to deal with my national ID is in the car waiting for me. This morning I slept in Kampala because I couldn't head home and again come back very early in the morning because I had to go to Nira and sort my national ID. But I'm heading now to the Nira place, but I've been stuck for almost hours.
You came along, couldn't look away. Somehow you turned my life completely upside down.